Bonk. Let me see what my options are. This is working. I'm letting this absorb. I guess I need a smaller. Let me tell you what I'm doing. I have catnip seeds that I got from the Chewy app and all that, so I buy shit. And they have this company that does have catnip, and you have the option of growing it yourself. So let me put this closer so you can see it and read it maybe from right about here. You can read it well enough. No, it's not working. Is that working? I don't have an option. I'm gonna tell you what this is. Then I also have, so we're doing the catnip and we're doing mugwort. Mugwort, the Japanese one, I believe, because it requires cold stratify for 2 to 4 weeks. And I'll tell you what I'm doing with that. So let me tell you about the catnip. The directions that you have is placing the PEAT pellet disc into a small pot or glass. Oh, okay. I don't have anything small enough for it. I guess I could just put it in. I'm letting it absorb the water. It's a 1/4 cup of water, which I think I did pretty much exactly with that. I guess I need it in that. Peat pellet will expand and open. Remove the catnip seeds from the enclosed pouch. Actually, this peat has a, I cannot tell if that's cloth or not, but it's covered with mesh, and I do not know the material of that, so I just cut it off. Gently rub the seeds with fine-grained sandpaper. When you notice a slight brightening of the seeds, sprinkle some of them into the peat pellet. Cover seeds with no more than a 1/4 inch of peat. Seeds will begin to germinate within 5 to 7 days. When seedlings reach 3-inch tall, gently separate them into 6-inch pots. In 45 to 90 days, they should reach 2 to 3 feet tall. If possible, transfer the plants outside into the garden. I'm gonna put them into the garden actually as soon as they get into a 6-inch pots. I have 8-inch pots, but that's what I will do. Here they will survive over winter and flower for years to come. Keep your catnip plant away from kitty. There's like 2 cats who come outside, so it doesn't matter. I guess I have only options. Catnip prefers well-drained, lime-rich soil and 8 to 10 hours of sunlight each day. I live coastal, which means it will be a lot of rain. I'm giving myself time for it now. I guess I will keep the peat. Anyway, I got a few days. I have to put holes in my pots that are needing me to use a drill. And then I have a bunch of they ask for lime-rich soil for drainage. I have a bunch of shells because I'm so coastal that I absorb, keep a lot of stuff like that for the shells and all of that. Let me get everything down low a little bit. I use sand, and I'm not going to use nearly enough of these. I'm only going to use a very small amount. This is a fine sand, so maybe that's perfect, I hope. I'm just going to let this shit grow right into this little hole. So it's so small. I don't know what I'm going to do. I probably will use it in a lid still. Let's grab a few of these at a time. My cat's pissed because I didn't do this the other day. Oh, that's too many. I don't even know how many seeds you're supposed to keep, but it's so few. It says it flowers. Well, shit. Can I? I'll do it one at one. They're so small. I'm doing my best. So I guess I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I got 14 seeds. So yeah, I'm pretty good with that. Oh, fucking damn it. So all of them has to be done like that. I wonder if I could just do that. It's a pretty much, I see what it's doing. Is that a hole all the way through? I don't know. Just dropping it in the hole. I was thinking I would need to add more soil. I'm thinking. Maybe I'll just do it the way it is. This is how we're getting ready for the germinating. Now I'll tell you about mugwort while I do this. Mugwort, I learned a little bit about mugwort, the Japanese one. Mugwort, Japanese, grows from a mountain. So it requires a lot of, when it's growing, when it's starting, it needs, so it's a mountain. When it's the night, it gets cold as fuck. So the cold stratifying for this, for the seeds, is you need to take it, so it gets the sun in your fucking, your window. And then during the night, you put it in the fridge. And what I know about seeds is that they make a wet thing, just so it can get some moisture. And I'm not gonna use that much mugwort because mugwort is very invasive. So I'd rather not use that much of seeds. But I could sell a little bit of, I could sell the plants themselves because the cold stratifying is demanding. So that's why mugwort plants are like $30 from the Walmart one. So I could do that for like 20 and just be like, here you go. If anybody wants it, if I make it work. It is pretty demanding and they're so invasive that officially for mugwort, that you won't even need it. I assume, like everything, would officially, what the fuck am I saying? Invasive, which probably means that once I have the plant, I guess I can Google that. That officially, because it's invasive, I can just cuts to let it grow for even more if I wanted to. I might not even need these seeds, I'll be real. Damn. Now the real question is, how do the people who have this, oh nice. You just roll it a little bit. That's pretty good. For this catnip seeds, I'm really putting them really close to each other. Now's a good time. My cat is kind of pissed that I'm not raising the fucking seeds yet. He was pissed because I told him I was doing it yesterday. I did not. Can't believe I'm wearing pants. I'm not even going outside. Yeah, my cat was like, what the fuck? He can still smell catnip because there's, for some reason, I don't know, there's catnip at the bottom of these seeds. So like, I guess that's how it goes. These are supposed to be much deeper. I might, I'm thinking I'm gonna put this in, yeah, I'm gonna put it, I'm gonna use the peat and I am also going to use some soil from outside because it's too fucking small for me. So I'll show you what the little pot I have. My neighbor gave me something because he's always thinking about, he's so very considerate and he thinks about people a lot. And so he gives me stuff that, number one, things that he won't use and he knows that I will. He just figured that out. And he gave me something that I can use with the garden because I don't pay for shit. I did pay for these seeds. But, and he also bought me a little, very cute pot. And it's very small, so I'm gonna put that for this. The peat is pretty much done. This is as big as it gets, and it's fucking tiny. Do I actually want it in a... It's going to have to be big in a bigger pot no matter what. I don't have anything small enough. There's nothing I can use in the pot. So, I'm thinking. I'm trying to get the other side. All right, well, fuck it. My best bet is to just I do want a shot. Let's go get a tiny shot glass. I even have a smaller one, so yeah, let me go grab that shot. I'm still going live. We're filming. I haven't used shot glasses in so long. God damn it. Put it in the glass would have been a better idea. I could have read. Anyway, guess I'm gonna use some of this for here. So I can do that for the Ba-da! I don't know if I'm using too little or not. And this is the only thing I'm doing because this is so many seeds that ultimately I want to share that with this seed berry. And if you can tell, the light underneath it means that it's for, that's the catnip. Let me just use more of this. More of this, Pete. This is the stuff for the seeds. For the mugwort. Today the mugwort is just gonna get, I'll read you all everything for this stuff. You have to be, I tried to do this stuff for kiwi seeds. That shit didn't work because it only needs a little bit. So you can probably only use like sprinkle of water. So this might be too much, but I have enough seeds to care about, honestly. This is, I don't like having all this water in it. The water is too much. So let me tell you what this mugwort says. I guess that we're reading it. This is from mugwort of sowrightseeds.com. It's cheap for the seeds. I don't know what their price is for the plants themselves, because I already looked at it at Walmart and I was like, fuck that. So the days to germination is 14 to 21 days. The soil temperature is supposed to be 65 to 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Then you get some light requirements. It's full sun, 2-part shade, as well as plant spacing of 24 to 36 inches. For the actual plant, I'm only having one plant. I do not need this. And planting depth is 1 1/16 inch. So it's like fucking, I don't know. I'm not doing it that way. I'm cold stratifying with this. So let's go tell you about this. They're giving you an update about why when you have mugwort, a versatile perennial herb with a rich history in traditional medicine, easy to grow even in poor soil. Plants reach 4 to 6 feet tall and produce deeply lobed, dark green leaves with a silvery underside. Best grown in a container to contain spreading self-seeds easily. So I think I'll if this is gonna work, I'll probably just give the seeds to the library. Then you have your growing instructions. It says cold stratify for 2 to 4 weeks to break dormancy. Firmly press seeds into soil. Light is required for germination. So I already Googled I watched a plant person telling about this kind of stuff. It means it goes in the fridge at night. If sowing directly, which means if you're not doing cold stratification, broadcast and tamp into surface of soil in late fall for spring germination. That's not applicable for me anyway because I'm in the coast, which means I wouldn't have anything cold. That means more of like it's too warm where I'm at, so I couldn't do it even if I wanted to wait. Choose an area with full sun to partial shade and well-drained soil. We're not doing any of that because I'm only doing the cold stratification and then keep it in a pot once it's good well enough. I guess it doesn't tell me as much as I want to know. I guess it says cold stratification is 2 to 4 weeks. So I'll give the 4 weeks because it's warm where I'm at. Fucking hot as fuck. And it's the goddamn summer. I will wait. Let me see if I can just have a little hole so I can get some. There we go. I don't want to open the whole thing. This is supposed to have, I don't even know how many seeds they tell me you have. They kind of said it's like between, it's like 2,700, which, the fuck do I have? There we go, more of that. There isn't there? Yeah, fair enough. If that's the case, then I probably have a lot with my catnip too. Oh, fuck me. Yeah. Too much, bro. I see why. They're very small. I have way too much, so I'm gonna just put some onto here, sprinkling it. And then that is plenty. How am I gonna get this back? Fuck. Risk it, bro. Okay. Be open enough so I can fucking fit this in. Damn. This you stress me out. Maybe this way? Yeah. Alright. I got most of that back in. So I can just close it a little bit for when I'm ready for that. And then it's extra. It's extra for sprinkling. So, sprinkling. So there's that. It's gonna be too much right now. Oh, that's where it is. I guess it's everywhere. So you would basically, I know that's too wet. So this is dry. I am putting it, oh no, it's not. It's the fucking day. So never mind. When I would go to bed, put it to sleep, which is when the sun sets. So right once the sun sets, I'll just put it in the fridge because I know it's hot and officially I don't want it to get confused. So I'll let it get some sun in my kitchen where the window is. Let me get things set up, cleaned up. This, I will put this outside where my other plants are. I'm just gonna put it in the soil. I'm gonna keep all of this because I do wanna use it multiple times for the catnip. This is awesome. I won't use peat the next times. It just means I'll figure out what I'm gonna do the next time. Which is entirely possible that I might not do it right. And that is okay. I'm learning, baby. I'm gonna put this, I'm gonna fold it twice so I don't lose any of it. That should do it. Yeah. I have plenty of seeds that I have to do. No, that I could want to do it. Seeds are cool because you can just do it when you want to. Come with me. I'll show you where I'm putting all this stuff. This is just a, let me make sure it's all together. This is used for, it's just from kiwis, which I don't think I'm having kiwis. But come with me while I set it up for where we're putting this.